when the whole slasher movie thing started, that was a perfect time for Alice to reemerge. It just so happened that all happened right when Alice was coming back. The Nightmare Returns. Kane Roberts and myself, we wrote Constrictor and Raise Your Fist and Yell, and all we did was watch slasher movies. The songs were all very, very influenced by that. It was the albums were almost soundtracks for different slasher movies. And Jason and Michael Myers, they were the two boogeymen. And you put, of course, you know, Freddy.
Yeah, that really scared the shit out of him.
They were the new Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman. They were the new versions of that. That's what I wanted. I wanted Alice to emerge as that. If you're going to be a villain, represent. They asked me to do the music, and I went, well, of course, I'd love to do the music for that. And we knew that the movie wanted something more summer, danceable. We knew what was going on in the music business right then, and we said, sure. As long as the storyline's there and the Alice touch is there and the Alice lyric is there and the Alice snarl is in there. They wrote Man Behind the Mask with Kane, and then we took it to Tom Kelly. Tom Kelly wrote Like a Virgin, and I said, okay, take this horrific piece of work that we have here, that's sort of like little storyline about the lake and everything, and just give it some bounce. Give it something that's not, I want it to go, I want it to bounce and dance a little bit. And that's what he did. He brought that all into it. It was really too happy. It was, you know, we wanted a song that set up that it's summer. Hard rock, summer in the U.S., hard rock. And we said, well, you know, Kane and I wrote this great Beach Boys song. And it was supposed to set up what was going to happen after that. All this happiness was going to certainly turn into something else. So when we played it back, we listened to it, we went, we cannot put this on Constrictor. Constrictor's got such a great feel to it. This would MTV style, you know, all flashes and flashes, you know. So you have to work all around that. And like everybody else in that era, we were all feeling our way through this video stuff. Nobody had done it video before, so we were kind of feeling our way. You had to really kind of trust your director.
I was friendly with Shep Gordon, Alice's manager, and Shep was very familiar with my work. So when the deal was made for Alice to provide songs to the movie, and talk naturally turned to doing a video, I got a call from Shep asking me if I wanted to do it. It didn't take long for us all to get in sync, and excited to make the first music video for a horror movie.
We had a lot of conversations, you know, on things I'd say, where you go, and I go, no. Alice would never do that. You know, Alice would do this. Oh, okay.
Come on, Dad. I'm trying to make a good impression.
It's a lovely night. Walking in the moonlight is very romantic. Trust me.
But Dad, you promised to let me use the car if I got good grades.
The thing that intrigued me most about music video when it was a new art form was how to design them as song-driven mini-movies rather than just eye-candy commercials to sell records. So from very early on, I developed concepts to serve that end. Then I started writing dramatic vignettes as bookends to the video itself.
Then let me explain.
Those movies are formulated, and you can do a minimum version of that formula in your video. You don't want it so far away that it doesn't connect to the movie. But still, you have to be Alice. You can't be Jason. I think the director let us lean more towards our stage show and a lot of it. You know, they didn't want to lose that energy that Alice brings, that they have had the mask on. And the fact that I was included was, it was like being part of the gang. They thought I was worthy to wear the mask. CJ and I do a lot of Comic-Cons together. And there's a bunch of pictures of him and I. We were cover of Fangoria. And so that picture we've signed 1 million times. You know, I sign the one side and he signs the other side. And we do that on stage when we do the song, you know, And Tommy, my guitar player, in the audience they go like that when they hear that because it's so authentic, you know. And that was such a great authentic thing in that movie.
Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.
Yeah, sometimes I'm James Bond, sometimes I'm Billy the Kid.